Hi students, in continuation with previous topic, let us discuss about the firewall design and its types. So, for example, imagine you have a computer system in your house and a firewall is like a security guard at the door, checking who is allowed in and who is not allowed in. That is the main function of the firewall. So the basic definition of a firewall is that it is a network security system that monitors and controls incoming and outgoing network traffic based on the predetermined rules. So some certain rules are there that is predefined, so that it permit whom to access you and whom does not to access you. So the main purpose of the firewall is to block the unauthorized access while allowing legitimate communication to flow. So let us see in detail. So the basic firewall design. So the main components of the basic firewall design is that rule set, packet filtering, and logging alerts. So which is something that the rule set is something determines what to allowed and what to be blocked, and packet filtering inspects the network packets, that is the data unit. So the next one is logging and alerts. Logging and alerts is something that it tracks the suspicious activity. So if anything is not okay, just block the system. Okay. Next, let us see about the design principles. So the design principle is mainly something is based on three factors. That is, one is your default deny and least privilege and defense in depth. So default deny is something that denying everything unless it's explicitly allowed. So which is okay to allow the firewall permits to access. Next one is least privilege. It gives minimum access needed. And next one is defense in depth. So here the use of layers of secure beyond just the firewall. Next, let us see about the types of firewall. So there are four types of firewall. First thing is that packet filtering firewall. So packet filtering firewall is that it works at a network layer and it filters based on the IP address, ports and protocols. And next one is a fast but limited context awareness. And the second type is that stateful inspection firewall. It tracks the active connection and makes a smarter decision based on the traffic state. So comparing to packet filtering firewall, stateful inspection firewall makes a smarter decision based on the traffic state, and also it's secure more than packet filters. Next, let us see about the proxy firewalls. So proxy firewall is something in the application level, where the previous one is a network level. So the proxy firewalls intercepts the traffic at the application layer and acts as a middleman between the user and the services. So next, it has a great filtering in web traffic. Okay. And next one is your next generation firewall. It can be shortly said at NGFW, which means it combines the traditional firewalls with a deep packet inspection, which means it prevents the harmful things which should not be permitted, and it can identify and block sophisticated threats and the ideal of modern and complex networks. Next, let us see about a quick recap of what we saw today. So something that firewall can control access, protect data, and also it is very essential in any secure network. And we saw about what are the types of firewalls, and the type ranges from simple packet filtering to advanced, that is next generation firewall. And the final thought is that the firewalls are no longer just a digital wall. They are very intelligent gatekeepers adapting in today's cyber threats. So a well-designed firewalls can be a difference between a secure system and a costly breach. So evaluate your current firewall setup. It is enough for today's threats. I hope you all understand well about the firewalls. And if you have any clarification related to this topic, please free to contact me. Thank you. So in connection with this real world importance, let us see what are the certain limitations about this firewall, how it can be, how a system should be secure. So let us see the limitation of it. So the firewall limitations and best practices, something that it cannot stop internal threats like what to do, malicious employees, and it cannot detect threats inside an encrypted traffic, and it must be upgraded regularly. The firewall must be updated regularly at regular intervals. And what are the best practice that we can be followed in it in future, in upcoming things, that we can review and update the firewall rules regularly, and also by segment networks, which means keeping sensitive data in separate zones so that our data can be protected. And we have to update our firewalls regularly, and use MFA or other tools alongside of firewall. So these are the main limitations and best practices that we should to follow in order to prevent our data in a secure way. So if you have any doubts, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.